This episode serves as the aftermath and the setup from the Eren versus Reiner Titan duel. The way the opening sequence starts, it seems like the whole lands on Reiner Eren in Titan form. After that, we get the shockwave, blows everybody back. Mikasa is knocked out, and Hanji gets pretty much burned. You see Reiner biting Eren in Titan form, and the next sequence we see them, Behold already has Eren in hand, and he's in human form. So it's like, and by the end of the episode, we see that Eren's lost both his arms, but then the bottom line is they snatched off with Eren. Reiner makes a dash for it. Armin sees what's going on. Mikasa's trying to get back up, but she's obviously fighting with a concussion, so that's not happening. Trust district, and everybody that's in that area is pretty much now aware that there's no hole in the wall, so now they've got to move out because they realise the Titans are on the loose, and now they've got to put in the work. Led by Erwin, Captain Erwin, and we also get to see Jean for the first time in season 2, so that's cool. And by the end of the episode, they kind of like show up as reinforcements, so they can back up Mikasa and Armin. I don't know if Hanji's going with them because she does get back up by the end of the episode, and she's like, "Give me the map so I can formulate a plan." So I don't know if she's with them. And we did see Levi as well. He's kind of like joking with some of the troops that say we wanted to take out some Titans, and Levi said, "Oh, I'll take it. If you want to go with me, that's fine. Let's take out some Titans right now." So I don't know if he's with them. I doubt it. Armin's the only one that's awake. Hans is trying to offer him some food. He's obviously distraught by Eren being taken. And then Mikasa, before then we get the flashback, and when I guess Armin got some bread stolen, and Eren went off to chase off the bullies who ended up stealing some food. The message of the episode, like, Eren goes running off, and it's Mikasa to clear up the damage. And it's Hansa brings up in midway in the episode, like, "Oh, he's always going off in trouble, letting you like clear the damage." But back then, Hans didn't really do a thing because he was like getting drunk while this was going on. But it's a different ball game now because you deal with Titans. So it's like it's a different enemy, same concept. Eren's going off ahead, and it's like Mikasa and Armin to try and clear up the damage. Eren does help one of the bullies, but then he gets outnumbered. In comes Mikasa with a drop kick. Huge brawl going on in the market, I guess. And then Hans gets headbutted, or he gets punched in the face by one of the salesmen because he's getting pissed that everybody's wreaking havoc. Ends with Eren running off, chasing after the bullies, Mikasa trying to stop him, and that sequence of her getting up when Eren's being taken away by Reiner, that kind of has a little more emotional weight to it. After we get to see Mikasa waking up, and she's under the realization now that Eren's been taken away. And I said immediately the moment she finds that out, she's going to go chasing after him. Armin's like, "Cool your jets because we don't have the reinforcements. All the experienced comrades are pretty much knocked out. Hanji's burnt, so she can't do much. And we don't have the manpower to go chasing after him." But we do find out a couple of things when Hanji is awake. One, that they didn't get very far. And she pointed out because they were in a huge fight with Eren. Well, Reiner was in a huge fight. Behold really didn't do a whole lot as a colossal titan. He just stood there. Then again, I do agree with the fact that it wasn't a complete transformation because his rib cage got stuck on top of the wall, so he wasn't able to do much. Which brings me to another point. The colossal titan swallowed Ymir. He also had a hold of somebody else. We don't really get to find out who that was. We still don't know who that was. Now we don't know if he's dead or she is dead because we don't get to see it. And she wasn't with Eren and Ymir by the end of the episode. So why was that person's appearance kind of obscured? Unless it's going to be kind of like relevant later down the road, or maybe it's just like one of those things where Behold managed to grab Ymir and that guy or girl, swallow them whole, and that was it. Ymir survived, but the other person not so fortunate. We do get to see Ymir and Eren by the end of the episode. Ymir's already awake. She's got her arms back and her leg back, which I kind of called a couple of episodes ago because it's not that much of a big deal. Eren gets his arms back in the preview. It seems like this mission of theirs, whatever it is, or whoever's giving the mission out, it obviously benefits them because they're going to go back to normal, go back to their village, because that's all they cared about before they transformed into the Colossal Armored Titans. So if I'm going to put a bet on this, I'm going to say it's probably the Beast Titan giving these orders, because who amongst the Titans can actually talk that we've seen up to this point? And Beast Titans seem to be pretty intelligent anyway, so I won't be surprised at this point. We do see the Beast Titan in the preview. So, which brings me to another point as well. Is when Rhino and Ymir, well, Ymir was rummaging food and she brought out the tin of food, and we see the strange language, which apparently her and Rhino could only understand that Rhino was shocked by this. It seemed like Rhino was shocked that Ymir was able to go into Titan form. Also, Ymir, when it comes to size, Ymir is kind of a small Titan in comparison to the rest. And it's like, so I'm beginning to think Ymir is an exception, but she is still a Titan, so maybe she's crucial to the plot as well. If she wasn't part of the plan, then she wouldn't have been kidnapped. So we've just gone straight after Eren. No, it's not the case. So I'm hoping we'll get that figured out as well. But because for now I'm pretty much like the distraught of losing Eren, but Han's speech about we're going to get Eren back, don't worry about it. I'm going to go with you guys to make sure you three are together again. And the whole speech about Eren not giving up, getting back up after he's knocked down, it kind of actually triggers Mikasa and Eren to get back up in the game. Makes them realise we can't give up either, so they're back in the ball game. We get the reinforcements led by Owen, and that's cool. Jean looks like he's going to see some action too. He says he wants to go because he wants to ask Beholt and Rhino directly why they decided to become Titans in the first place. It's because in the previous episode he didn't know who the hell they were. So Krista says she's going to go too because obviously of Ymir. And I'm kind of just ask a stupid question because even though we knew she wasn't going to stay put while Ymir was out there, I'm just like, why don't you stay behind because it's kind of that dangerous. And on the one hand, I will agree because obviously the last time she tried to help out, she threw a bunch of rocks to Titans and she almost got killed if it not been for Mikasa stepping in. So yeah, I agree with that, but Armin should be smart enough to realize that she's not going to stay behind because Ymir's been captured by the Titans, so she's not going to leave her side. So yeah, that's not happening. So she's going along for the ride. I did see Levi in the group, so like I said, when you tend to keep side characters to the side, although I would say Levi's more of the main character than anything else, one of the main characters. When you choose to leave a character like that to the side, it means you kind of bringing them back in a big way. So I'm telling you, don't sleep on Levi just yet. I think he's going to do something. I hope he does something. He did something by the end of season 1, and he had a fucked up ankle. So I don't know what's going to happen next, but I am hyped. So that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Comment down below your thoughts about the episode. Subscribe to the channel for more Attack on Titan. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.